Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 23 of the Craftist Advent Calendar. Today, we'll be doing something sort of unique. You'll need some kind of dried plant. I tend to pick some stuff over the summer and dry it in a book. If you don't have anything like this, potentially a stick from the outside will work. We'll be using some sticks again tomorrow. But I'm going to start with my fern and some glue. Let's get going. I'm using just a regular glue stick and I'm gluing these down, trying to assemble them so they look like a plant growing out of the ground and filling in the space evenly. Now I'm going to grab a book and put it on top, which will hopefully help it dry. The glue has had a second to dry, so I'm going to grab my watercolors and paint some very loose flower shape. I start by putting in some blobs for the flowers, and I'm using purple, which I like a lot. And then I decide to liven it up with a little bit of yellow. I try to go on the center and the edges with the yellow, and then I grab my brush and just put in little dots. With a thin Sharpie, I outline the flowers. I'm just going around the edges, kind of doing a double layer for each petal, so it has an illustrative style and quality. I also outline the yellow dots. I then very loosely outline each of the leaves individually so that they also look a little bit more like an illustration, and then I add some squiggles. This is what this looks like before a coat of Mod Podge. I think it's really, really interesting, but I don't want it to fall out of my sketchbook, so I decided to cover my whole page with Mod Podge. And this is what it looks like once that has dried. And that concludes day 23 of the Craftist Advent Calendar. I am so pleased with how this turned out. It was an experiment, but I think it's such a cute botanical, and it would make a lovely print. And it would be really, really cool to put in a frame under glass, and then you could skip the Mod Podge layer. I definitely think this is a technique I'm going to come back to and play with some other time. But for now, thank you for watching. Bye.